game, bad beats, no player props.
It's time for player props.
You write it down, he's going to read it.
You like
Ron Burgundy?
San Diego. You like Ron Burgundy?
Guys, don't you know, Jim is that dumb. He will read anything on the run sheet.
If we put it in
Facebook, Instagram, there you
if
go.
we put it in capital letters, he's going to yell it.
EPL! All right. Player props. I talked about this a little while ago about Shaden Sharp and the most improved player in the NBA.
Yep.
Looking at the markets now, you've got Mikal Bridges. Ever since I brought him up, I think early last week, Stats Guy maybe, in some of the player points milestones for the upcoming NBA season, I think Bridges was like 22.5. It's like, smash that. And then it's like 25.5. You could probably smash that and away we go.
It's going to have a good season.
You think about that for more than 2 seconds, you go, wait a minute. If he's averaging like 25 points a game for a Nets team that's like semi-decent in the East, he could easily win most improved player. I hate this award, Stats man. You know why?
Why?
Because so often they give it to an already high draft pick.
We have discussed this before.
And then they go, wow, he's the most improved. It's like, no, he's living. It's not the most living up to your what's the word I'm looking for? Potential. It's not the most living up to potential award. It's most improved. What's your big jump? Bridges, though, it feels like he is an absolute prime player for this as well because starts life in the NBA as a 3-and-D wing.
Yep.
Ends up being a big part of the KD trade. Steps up mightily in that last third of the season for the Nets last year. And they've got nobody else.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently Ben Simmons is back, but I don't
points.
think so.
Like Box Hill Benny's back. That's fine. You got Nick Claxton. You got Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer. But outside of that, like it's he and Cam Johnson and Bridges needs to take that. He could easily take that leap as well. He showed us a lot more of his scoring game last year. So I really like Mikal Bridges for the most improved. That's $7.50. Two other sort of slight outsiders. I mentioned Shaden Sharp. I think he could take a big leap. The problem is the more you think about it and the more that I've looked into obviously post Dame Lillard trade, the Blazers have got like 3 dudes basically playing the 2.
Yeah.
And it's just it could be a bit of a crunch. And I don't really like that for your most improved. You need to be out there playing like 36 minutes basically to showcase it. But $21 is not a bad look. Tyrese Maxey, though, is the other one. James Harden. How those lemon pepper chicken wings down there in those Philly Rippers. I'll tell you that much. They must not be very good compared to the other places he's lived. Apart from maybe Brooklyn. Harden wants out, obviously. Trade request. Hates Daryl Morey.
Yeah, he's a...
Tyrese Maxey's sitting going, that's fine by me, man. Please, on your way, James. Don't care, bro. Don't care. Because it means I'll start, and it means that I'll maybe be an all-star.
Oh, you think so?
In the East.
I don't know about that.
The problem is, like, Dame is now in the East. You've got Giroux still with Boston. You got Jaylen Brown who's tagged as a guard. You got Jimmy Butler who's tagged as a guard. You got Jalen Brunson. You got Donnie Mitchell. You got Darius Rucker, Judy Garland. You got a lot of people who could be all-stars. He will be on that cusp, though. Okay. And at $15 most improved, if he bumps his scoring average up even more, like sort of take a little bit more of that Harden workload if they eventually shift him or just don't play the dude, Maxey is a very good look. So I don't mind that $15 as your secondary sort of like, all right, Bridges or Maxey, I feel pretty good with one $7.50 and one double that at 15. So anyway, good stuff.
Nice.
Alex.
Yeah, having a look at Alexander Isak for Newcastle to score 25-plus goals this season at $4 in the EPL season, that is. He's got 6 goals in 7 games so far. And look, he started off really well compared to this time last year when he came across to Newcastle at the end of the transfer window. And it took him forever to get settled in. Having a World Cup.
He was coming off the bench.
Also, having a World Cup, thrown in November really didn't help as well as it's like.
Where's he from?
He's Swedish.
He didn't play in the World Cup.
But what I'm saying is the 6-week break didn't help him because half of his team was in Qatar playing in the World Cup.
Fair enough,
takes away from gelling with the team. I know like a lot of clubs went on training camps and such, but it's like you're not actually getting that game time which you need to get used to the way they want to play the game, given that, probably your 3 or 4 main players aren't with the squad.
Fair enough, yeah.
So now that he's had the full preseason and everything, he's on track to get, the numbers say he's on track to get 25 plus, given he's got 6 in 7. And you have a look at Newcastle's draw. They've already played Man City, Liverpool and Brighton, and their draw does get a little easy from here. I know that still means they've got, United, Arsenal and all that in there. But in their next 6 weeks,
My
they
beloved
play.
Aston Villa.
That's
Aston Villa, yeah.
They already played them, start of the year
He
as well.
scored a couple of goals, actually.
Yeah, I didn't mention that because it's not as tough as, Liverpool. And,
How dare you?
They're up there, though.
yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
This is just Villa slander at this point.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I told you in the group text on Sunday morning I was warming up in an Arsenal t-shirt for the half marathon.
Yeah, that's right.
And I hear this goes, "Come on, Villa!" And I'm like, "Wait, is that Jim?"
That's just me waving in the back.
It was. That's a terrible Scottish accent, but some Scottish dude yelling, "Come on, Villa!" at me at 6:30 in the morning.
Pretty good.
I'm like, "That's Jim. Where is he?"
There is also no way that I'd have the squids out the door and be somewhere at 6:30
Also, if Jim's going to yell something, that's pretty low on the list of him to yell.
Yeah, so you're a lot more swears. Yeah. A lot more denigrated.
Yeah, exactly. Something to do with my shoes or something,
Yeah,
or my
exactly.
singlet. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so Newcastle, in the next 6 weeks, they play Crystal Palace, Wolves, Bournemouth, Chelsea and Everton.
Oh, powerhouses.
He could absolutely cash in on some goals here and really get towards that 25-plus mark. We talked about him in the Haaland out market to come second to
Yeah.
Erling Haaland.
Most goals scored without Haaland.
Yeah.
Such a good market, yeah.
And he was something like $8 or $9 for that as well. Well, you think if he's going to get that, he's probably going to score 25 plus this season. So I'm looking forward to him hitting the back of the net this weekend when they take on Crystal Palace.
Good job.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like that.
$4 for that price, by the way.
That Ishak
That's
one as
great.
well, because last season they were trying to start him and Wilson and rotating off
Yeah,
the bench.
and it's
But
just
now
like,
they're either starting
Ishak's the guy.
Ishak on his own or they're playing Wilson and him. So he's
Yeah.
always starting. So yeah, really like
Yeah,
it.
he's the guy.
Good one. Stats boy.
All right. My name is changing a lot lately. Cricket World Cup again. South Africa taking on the Netherlands tonight. Probably not the best matchup going around, but there is some markets to have a look at, especially the player props. Baz de Leede, he's probably not the most well-known guy going around. He plays in the county cricket in England. He's really improving in their rising star for this Netherlands team. He's got 7 wickets across his last 3 ODI matches, which includes games against Pakistan. I think he got 4 against Pakistan, a couple against Australia and 1 against New Zealand. So he's actually getting wickets against some of the better teams, not including Australia at the moment,
Wow,
actually.
it feels like you've been burying the lead.
Yeah, oh, there you go. I don't know how to react to that.
We don't have
We don't have that, but we need
Yeah.
that one.
I'm going to keep looking at the cameras. Just so
you just stared.
That was a good one. I've been warming up my dad jokes. I mean, pretty good
you've
today.
been on fire with your dad jokes.
Anyway.
He has 20 wickets in 9 matches over the last year. He's a strong swing bowler. I just think the 2+ wickets is doable. A lot of their other bowlers haven't been really getting wickets, but he has. So 2+ wickets, $3. They might only get 4 or 5 wickets, but I think he can still get 2. And then
even that seems a bit much. but
they
that's all right.
actually, in saying that, they bowled out Pakistan
Yep.
and they got 7 against, I can't even remember who they played in the second game, but they got 7 in the
Nice.
next game. So they've actually been getting wickets.
Baz de Leede.
That's the lead, and he's been one of their leaders. So, yeah, I didn't even mean it. The leaders. Then we're going across to South Africa. They've been absolutely awesome. Alex loves a bit of Aiden Markram. He's been great as well. He's in amazing form. 200.
Funnily enough, the horse that's named after him, very slow.
Oh, what's the horse's?
Markram.
Markram. Oh,
He's
there you go.
very slow.
All right, I won't bet on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Markram, he's got 200s and 250s in his last 6 ODIs. He has 100 and a 50 in his 2 matches against the Netherlands.
Jeez.
So I'm really leaning towards that 50+ runs at $2.75. I was going to go just the over 35.5 to be safe, but then I was looking into the stats. I really like the 50+ at $2.75 for Markram.
Good stuff.
Netherlands just don't have the depth.
I believe if we want to take a quick victory lap as well, Manus yesterday topped the 30
Over
plus.
30.5 and D Warner under 33.5.
Bang.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mine did not get up. That's okay.
It's all right.
All right.
Can't get them all. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.